Picture the Caribbean's iconic beaches, white sand, turquoise water, and vibrant life teeming along the shore. These breathtaking scenes have drawn travelers from around the world, inspiring dreams of paradise. But for those who call these islands home, the coastlines are more than scenery. They're the heart of communities, providing food, work, and a deep sense of identity. Now, a new and growing threat is washing ashore: sargassum, a thick brown seaweed that arrives in massive waves. What was once a rare visitor is now a relentless invader, smothering beaches, choking marine life, and turning paradise into a nightmare for locals and visitors alike. The air, once fresh and salty, is now heavy with the stench of decay, making it hard to breathe and enjoy the coast. Sargassum blankets the coast, making beaches impassable, waters murky, and threatening the delicate balance of the ecosystem. This isn't just an eyesore, it's a crisis for millions who depend on healthy beaches for their livelihoods and well-being. The beauty and tranquility that define the Caribbean are slipping away, replaced by uncertainty and loss. The problem is urgent, affecting daily life, local businesses, and the region's future prosperity. The paradise we cherish is in peril, and the world is beginning to take notice. We can't ignore it any longer. Action is needed before it's too late. The time to act is now, as communities unite to fight back and restore their shores. Our Caribbean dream is at stake, and the next generation deserves to inherit its beauty. Will we rise together to protect it, or let paradise slip away forever? Sargassum once thrived quietly in the Sargasso Sea, far from shore, forming a unique floating ecosystem. Now a massive Great Atlantic Sargassum Belt stretches thousands of miles, fueled by human activity and changing ocean conditions. Deforestation, fertilizer runoff, and warming oceans have created perfect conditions for explosive growth, never seen before on this scale. Millions of tons of seaweed now arrive in relentless waves, overwhelming local resources and straining cleanup efforts. As it rots, sargassum releases hydrogen sulfide, causing foul odors, health risks, and making beaches unpleasant. It blocks sunlight, suffocates coral reefs, and creates dead zones in the water, threatening fragile marine habitats. The crisis is no longer seasonal. It's a year-round environmental emergency affecting entire coastlines. The golden tide threatens both people and marine life, disrupting livelihoods and natural balance. The Caribbean is on the front lines, facing the brunt of this growing crisis. The scale of the problem demands urgent, innovative solutions to protect both people and the environment. Tourists expecting paradise are instead greeted by beaches buried in rotting seaweed, the once pristine sands now hidden beneath thick, brown mats. Many leave disappointed, their dream vacations cut short by the overwhelming sight and smell. The region's reputation and its economy suffers as hotels and businesses lose customers, rooms go unbooked, and local shops see fewer visitors than ever before. Local workers face the exhausting, never-ending task of clearing beaches daily, only for the seaweed to return with the next tide, undoing hours of hard labor. The crisis ripples through every part of life: lost jobs, closed businesses, and families struggling to get by as opportunities vanish. Beaches are more than tourist attractions. They're the heart of community life, where families gather, children play, and traditions are passed down. Now, children can't swim, families can't gather, and the smell of decay lingers everywhere, making daily life feel bleak and uncertain. The sargassum invasion is a silent disaster, eroding both livelihoods and culture, leaving communities feeling isolated and forgotten. The burden is immense, and the fight feels endless, with each new wave of seaweed bringing fresh challenges and exhaustion. The loss is measured not just in dollars, but in the spirit of the Caribbean itself, its music, its festivals, and its sense of togetherness. This is a crisis we can't afford to ignore, as it threatens the very fabric of coastal life. The community's way of life is at stake, and the future remains uncertain for so many. We need a new approach, one that brings hope, resilience, and real solutions to those living with the heavy toll of sargassum. For years, traditional cleanup meant dumping sargassum in landfills, simply moving the problem and causing new environmental harm for coastal communities and marine life. Amass's Clean Beaches initiative sets out with a clear mission: to transform the sargassum crisis into an opportunity for sustainable growth and community empowerment. Amass deploys specialized equipment to collect sargassum swiftly and efficiently, keeping beaches pristine, air fresh, and the coastline inviting for everyone. The collected seaweed is processed locally by Amass, turning what was once waste into valuable resources that benefit both people and the planet. Through Amass's efforts, Sargassum is converted into organic fertilizer for farmers, clean biofuel, and supports sustainable agriculture across the region. Amass also pioneers the use of Sargassum as a raw material for bioplastics and cosmetics, opening new markets and innovative possibilities. By embracing a circular economy, Amass turns a regional crisis into a sustainable industry, delivering lasting benefits for Caribbean communities. The initiative creates local jobs, reduces pollution, and keeps economic value within the community, empowering residents to shape their own environment. Amass champions innovation, redefining Sargassum as a valuable resource with untapped potential, not just a nuisance. The Clean Beaches Initiative is proactive, setting a new standard for coastal management and resilience. Amass's approach is a model for transforming environmental threats into economic opportunities, inspiring other communities to follow. Already, Amass's Clean Beaches Initiative is making a difference, delivering cleaner beaches and stronger, more resilient communities. With Amass, the Golden Tide becomes a symbol of hope, renewal, and pride for coastal residents. The future begins with Amass's vision, seeing opportunity where others see obstacles and building a brighter tomorrow for all. Clean Beaches is more than just an environmental fix. It's a catalyst for economic growth and community well-being. By creating new products from Sargassum, the Caribbean can lead in the global blue economy and inspire others. The project generates stable, year-round jobs, supports families, and keeps profits local. Communities invest in their own future, building resilience, pride, and self-sufficiency. This is about empowerment, turning crisis into opportunity for everyone involved. But real change requires everyone: governments, businesses, scientists, and citizens working together. Clean Beaches is a blueprint for collaboration, innovation, and shared progress. Together, we can protect our beaches, create sustainable jobs, and secure a brighter future for all. The Sargassum challenge is immense, but our resolve and determination are even greater. Let's turn this tide into a wave of positive, lasting change. The Caribbean's future is in our hands, and together we can shape it.